Are you trying to prepare for Burning Man and need some important advice on how to protect your skin, hands, feet, and booty in the harsh desert environment? Have no fear, because today I'll be sharing with you my ultimate skincare survival guide to keep your body healthy and glowing amidst the dust and sun for all of your Burning Man adventures. If you stick around to the end of this video, I'll share with you some important tips for virgins and other important details that you definitely won't want to miss. So without further ado, let's dive right in. First things first, in the desert environment, it's incredibly dry and dusty, obviously. This can really take a toll on your skin. So here are my top tips to keep your skin looking healthy and feeling great throughout the week. The sun can be incredibly intense in the hot desert heat, so make sure to apply a broad spectrum sunscreen with at least SPF 30 and reapply every 2 hours, especially if you're sweating. If you need help applying sunscreen in those hard to reach places, don't be afraid to ask a friend. Also, don't forget those hard to reach spots like your ears, neck, and the back of your hands. Trust me, you don't want to be the burnt man at Burning Man. I like to carry a lightweight scarf in my backpack to put over my shoulders when I'm riding my bike when the sun's super intense during the day. The dry desert heat can leave your skin feeling really parched. Use a good quality moisturizer, or even coconut or jojoba oil will be key in keeping your skin hydrated. I recommend using a lightweight, non-greasy formula during the daytime and a richer cream for the nighttime. Don't forget to pack a few different options for lip balms and make sure that they have SPF. It's also important to take care of your eyes. Make sure to bring eye drops and a face mask to cover your eyes when you want to sleep during the day. And don't forget to always bring in your backpack your protective goggles for both day and night. All right, you guys, let's talk about hands and nails. Your hands and nails are going to get wrecked, especially if you plan to build or break down. Make sure you bring work gloves and a good moisturizer made for working hands. At night, I always slather my hands with a great hand cream, and sometimes I'll put gloves on when they're really feeling worn. I usually get my nails done with shellac before I go in, and they usually withstand all of the conditions, but on occasion I'll get a busted nail and I have to fix it while I'm there, so bring a file and maybe some acetone if you have to. For me, I usually just file them down and it's fine. Makeup remover wipes. I know not everyone at Burning Man wears makeup, but I do, so I bring a ton of these. These are super easy to use and makes taking off my makeup a breeze. All right, let's talk about our nose. Since the weather is so incredibly dry and there's a lot going on, many people do get bloody noses. That's why it's important to keep a salve, maybe the same one you use for your hands at night, to lube up your nose before you go to bed. You're welcome. All right, now let's talk about your feet. Be sure to cut your toenails shorter than you normally would before you are going into Burning Man, and make sure that you have comfortable shoes that fit. You're gonna be dancing a lot and riding your bike everywhere, so I know this is really gross, but I have had my toenail fall off multiple years because I wore shoes that were too small or I didn't cut my toenails short enough. So don't let this happen to you. It takes like 6 months to grow a toenail back, and it is not pretty. Additionally, I always bring a nail scrub brush so that I can get my hands and feet really clean, and I like to soak my feet in a basin of water with 2 parts water and 1 part vinegar to balance the alkalinity of the playa dust. I usually soak them for like 15 minutes, and then I rinse them with regular water before I moisturize and put them into my socks before bed. That sounded really weird. Another trick is that I like to put Gold Bond powder in my socks so that my feet stay super fresh. Oh, and bring rain boots. Last year was insane with the rain, and if I had packed this one thing, it would have been a total game changer. I really hope it doesn't rain this year, but at Burning Man, you really have to be prepared for everything. Here's another important tip that I've learned over the years that really has changed my whole Burning Man experience, and that is to get the wax earplugs from CVS or Walmart that are made for hunting. Don't get the foam ones that suck. The wax ones will block out all of the noise and allow you to sleep into the day, or even when your campmates are throwing parties. And one of the most important hacks at Burning Man is to put Gold Bond powder on your booty before you go for a long bike ride, and to make sure that you have a padded seat with a fabric seat cover. This is key. If you forget this step, your ass will hate you. Well, I hope you're getting as excited as I am for Burning Man. It is right around the corner, so if you are going, let me know in the comment section below who you're camping with, and if this is your first burn, leave me a fire emoji in the comment section below. Now, if you've stuck around to the end of this video, here are some important tips for virgin burners. When you arrive at Burningman, make sure you have a bag already packed with what you need and what you want to wear. If it's nighttime, be sure to have a jacket and a light. Your goggles, a scarf, and face mask are also very important. You want to have all of this accessible so that you don't have to be looking for them as you're trying to get placed. Also, make sure to remove all packaging on everything you've purchased and throw it away before you arrive at Burningman so that you don't have to be responsible for taking it out of Burningman. If you drive 1 mile over the speed limit, you may get pulled over, which would really suck. So just be really careful on the drive-in. Burningman is an incredible experience in very extreme conditions, so make sure that you're prepared for all the elements. Stay tuned for my post-burn video where I'll be featuring some of the most incredible bridal hairstyles that I will be gifting to some of our lovely brides who will be getting married at our chapel on the playa. Now, as I promised, here's some inspiration for your burn, and I can't wait to see you in the dust.